So can one or both of you maybe kind of explain what is a deal term? What does it include? Guarantees, percentages, expense allocations, things like that.
I would never take it personal if somebody doesn't fully understand the deal terms, and I hash it out beforehand, because there's nothing worse than having that conversation after the fact and you're not happy with the pay and understanding it. So once you get to the point where you're doing guarantees versus percentage deals after expenses, but the real question is to make sure you guys understand what the expenses are, and it's very okay for you to have them spell that out.
That's what I'm talking about!
I think that's just a basic breakdown of deal terms. There's a few different styles of deals. You know, really understanding the key concepts of the terms, and every other club is different, but if you understand the terms in the verbiage of the deal language, I think that's really important.
What? I was also going to say, when you receive your check at the end of your one night or at the end of your weekend, don't hesitate to also ask for a breakdown of the payout. Some clubs will just hand you a check, they'll write it to you right there on the spot. They can also give you a breakdown of the payouts.
Nice. The club will do it anyways. We have settlements for everything, just so we can keep track of it too. And it may take a couple days to get to you, but don't feel weird about asking for that.
If the whole damn room is comped, who cares? Nobody knows that. There are some clubs that will even give you a couple bucks, $1, $2, or what have you per comp. And that's more than nothing that you would have gotten because nobody bought tickets anyway. So always remember that. I know this is not a panel about merch or this and that, but I do just want to tell you guys, because I know when you look at that, it's like, well, now my pay is getting smaller, my pay is getting smaller, my pay is getting smaller, my pay is getting smaller. This is a business. This is a restaurant with live entertainment.
Coffee that.
Would you recommend maybe a comic just starting out, as far as maybe I'm featuring or I'm reaching out to you, I'm already going to be in Boston, and you just so happen to maybe offer me something? Is it better that I take a guarantee?
I would honestly say take whatever you're offered. If you're not from there and you don't know me and we're talking, you don't necessarily have the room to negotiate, and not in a negative way, but bet on yourself and have the confidence that you can do it. So if it's a percentage deal, it's up to you to sell those tickets, and betting on yourself is the best way to show that confidence to me. Take what you're offered is what I would suggest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I agree 100%. It's also that if you're trying to, I think we touched on this on one of the panels yesterday, if you're trying to up your guarantee instead of the back end part of it, you're just showing us that you just aren't going to sell the tickets.
I would say it's not even just, you guys are comics, so probably booking yourself, but Kata and I have known each other for a long time, and even before we knew each other, we kind of knew each other, and it's a really small world. There's clubs all over the country, but it's a really small world, and Ryan and I laugh about it all the time. There's agents out there, there's specific agents that him and I are thinking in our heads right now that try to push for that guarantee for their clients, and it's like, all I'm doing is reaching out to Ryan and saying, how did this person do with you last week? And if they didn't do well, it's a big red flag when you're trying to push that guarantee up, because all it says to us is that you're not going to sell the tickets, and you're trying to get the biggest piece of the pie that you can for yourself, knowing that.
Work on that right now. It's not about the money just quite yet. I think the point of this is just to understand everything, not to push the envelope yet. I don't think you're in a position to push it yet.
You hustled your ass off. You did promote. You used all tools available outside of IG and TikTok and Facebook and your email list, and you still show up and you don't have a huge room. And I can only speak from a comic's perspective, who's busted my ass and seen a, less than full room, and busted at my ass and also seen a full room. When you bust your ass and your room is less than full, nobody in the building is mad at you.
Got your ass.